when you direct, do you coordinate your own stuff, or do you hire a coordinator?
Well, it depends on the gig. So it depends on the extent of what I need done. But I've done it with you.
Yeah.
He's cool. And I probably have done it with Blair. Yeah, it's probably best to not spread yourself so thin. It depends on the gig.
That's interesting. Yeah, there's two sides. See, I always do it.
Yeah.
Always. And
Direct and coordinate.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Again, because you may have other things that need to be done as the director, or deal with other things. So the coordinator goes to set in front of you and does whatever they have to do with those people. I'm not sure I would. I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm opening up for you to, attack my logic, and you're being very.
No, I just want to agree with you because, yeah.
I do it all the time. In
Okay.
fact, it'd be rare that I don't do it.
Okay.
Is there someone assisting you at the very least?
Yeah, generally. But what I do is I go to make sure I go to set early, and I find stunt. This is it's not like I'm setting the world on fire as a director, but I do direct.
Yes.
Sure.
And I find stunt coordinating far more difficult than directing. I think most of the job in directing is managing performance, good shot composition. So it's performance, good shot composition, and all of which, and that you had a really good, healthy prep. But on the floor, stunt coordinating to me is much more difficult than directing, in my opinion.
Well, stunt coordinator is directing.
Yes, it is.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a director, your job is to communicate. And shot composition is largely up to the operator and the DP to some degree.
It is. But
I have to communicate what I want.
yeah,
And then
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I say shot composition, that blends into everything from. I'm not just saying, how to frame a shot. I'm
Right.
talking shot composition to me is how do you compose the shot? It's what's in the background, what action do you want to see, where you want it to track. I mean, I think it goes into way beyond just framing.
So you're blocking people and camera.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, and I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. That's what I'm referring to when I say that.
Right.
And of course, performance is first and foremost. So no, you're right. I mean, stunt coordinating. The reason I think stunt coordinating is more difficult than directing. That's kind of a stupid statement in a little bit, but it can be more challenging is because of the nature of the work you're blocking and you're creating. And you have to kind of finesse two different visions, your own and the director's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There again, that's communication.
Yeah.
It's
And it's also taste and also perception.
of course.
Yeah.
100%.
I imagine, though, when you go to work for another coordinator today, you also have your own way of doing things and this and that.
I really try not to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I try and just, I want to bring what I can to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, just, I'm not there to coordinate it.
It's certainly valuable to have you there. Or any coordinator in town.
Sure, but it's like me hiring. When you hire really seasoned guys, they get it. There's a shorthand.
Sure,
100%.
Sure.
100. But the more seasoned guys, there's never it goes without. I have a real simple philosophy: hire the right guys, and your job is so easy.
That's 100% true.
And so those experienced guys are not a nightmare. They're an asset.
But when when you're hired by sort of a newer coordinator, someone who has talked themselves into a job, and you're on set, when you say, I try not to, the operative word is try, and I really try not to. But that said, when I hire someone, I've never been that guy on set that doesn't want anyone else bringing ideas. I want you to bring ideas. If I hire you and you do not bring your entire career today, what's the point? I could have hired that guy. So that's that shorthand. That's that veteran that's coming or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. That's interesting. That you're bringing. You want that.
Oh my God! If
want
you
it
have a
all.
better
Yeah.
idea than I have, and you don't bring it up, what? Why are you here? And I don't care if you bring it up in front of the director. I don't care if you bring it up in front of the producer. You're going to make me look amazing for bringing you on set because you're so good at what you do. You're making the team better, and let's just make the film, right? So I'm not that guy that's going to prevent you from ever coming up with an idea. That's why I hire the right people.
Right. Right.
Now, I've been on set of like Shelley's show where Blair brings something up and everything's gravy, and I say even a peep, and I get told what's up, you know?
Well, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, where's that fine line? I mean, I would.
Yeah, see,
you know,
and I'm kind of in your camp. You know who's remarkable at this is like I've had a long working relationship with this guy James Binkley,
sure.
and
We don't like him either.
yeah, James Binkley. Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, but I'll be doing something, and Bink will come over and
Yeah.
just super quiet, and I'll go And sometimes it's no, and sometimes
Oh, yeah.
it's oh yeah, great, yeah, oh yeah, like but so
Sure.
I hear what you're saying, Randy, but I try to evoke my inner James Binkley.
Oh no, I understand that.
So if I had an idea for you, I would never, in front of anybody, I would walk over very quietly and very
Well, most professionals would do exactly what you're doing, and that's what I would do. I would walk up behind someone and whisper in their ear. I call myself an actor whisperer.
Right.
So when I'm on set, I'm not that guy that takes the floor and says, "Hey, it's my time." I walk up to an actor behind them and say, "Oh, don't do that. Do this." Okay, and then the actor gets the credit for doing something brilliant.
That's right.
Because I would never whisper anything that's not brilliant. So all I'm saying is that although, yes, I would appreciate the whisper, and that's fine, and I would probably on set give whoever whispered the credit for this particular action. But in the event we're in a conversation and someone brings up something in front of someone, I'm not going to give that person shit. I'm going to thank them for being a part of this conversation, and you've just made the show better. So I have no issue with someone actually bringing it up if they did.
See, and I do. Here's the thing. Here's the difference. I have an issue. I have an issue. That's too strong. But I believe in chain of command.
Sure. Okay.
You know, so I think it can become pandemonium if everyone's blah blah blah.
Absolutely.
It's got to go through. It's got to filter through the coordinator. It's
Okay.
got to. That's my take on it.
But
I hear you, and I mean this sincerely. I'm not pandering to you when I say I applaud you for that kind of openness, and I mean that. But I can't do it. I need to have control.
Okay. Yeah. And I understand that.
A tight control.
But the person that's standing there having this conversation,
Yeah.
if they're not invited to give their opinion or an idea, they should not be a part of that conversation to start with.
Sure, I agree with that as well, and I agree too. But you understand what I mean when I say about if you relinquish control on a film set, that can often there's problems.
I get it.
You got fraying edges at that point.
Yeah, and especially everything from you can pull the safety card, you can do all kinds of things, but creative safety, all of it kind of goes into a wash. So yes, if I invite people to let's have a discussion about that, I want to hear it, but I want to hear it in order. I want to hear it in order. I don't want a kaleidoscope of ideas kind of pouring out.
Okay.
That's just how I work.
Yeah. Well, for one, it's never been a kaleidoscope of ideas in my entire career. I've never had that.
Yeah, of course,
happen.
of course.
All I'm saying is that I do invite.
The experience that you brought to set.
Right. I do invite other people to bring.
And I as do I, but I want it done in a structured way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I do too. It's not like I'm not closed-minded to the better idea. I want the better idea because you're absolutely right. It's just going to make the project better, you better. It's just going to make the whole thing better.
Right.
But I want it done in a structured manner.
Right.
Yeah.
And I imagine, I mean, there's so many guys coming out with ideas that just, you don't want, please don't say that in front of the director, you know.
Right.
There's some pretty obscure.
It's so rare that it ever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to be open to receiving your entire career today.
And I think I've never thought of it like that, and I think that's remarkable, and I'm going to keep that in mind.